Hello, my name is Mary McDonnell, and I play President Laura Roslin on Battlestar Galactica. I am in New York City in the offices of the SciFi channel, and I'm here to answer questions on the Battlestar forum.
So why don't we?
Why don't we what?
Okay, this one is from Rosalind Shipper. Hello, Rosalind Shipper. And you say, in Battlestar Galactica, the younger couples have pleasantly uncomplicated sex scenes. Ty's private life is depicted with much more reticence.
I love you so.
Shut up, Ellen.
Do you think there's a bias against middle-aged sex? I'm a middle-aged woman, just in case you wonder where this came from. I'm not sure I would say it's a bias against middle-aged sex. I think that there is a misunderstanding about middle-aged sex.
I'm late for a quorum meeting. Is there a problem?
The problem is we don't ever see middle-aged people actually just freely enjoying their sexuality with each other. So there's an imbalance.
What?
Although I do think that as we grow emotionally, we become more complicated people. And with more wisdom and more complexity attached, I think that kind of fun, free-loving, devil-may-care sex and sexuality is a little harder to come by. So even though we would like to think, I think at middle age, that we can exercise the same freedoms, in fact, we're almost more vulnerable. Doesn't mean the sex can't be better, which I'm here to tell you, it can be. But I don't think it's so much a bias as it is a little bit of the truth.
We would appreciate all the help you can give us.
She'll receive it.
BSG viewer, okay. What has been the hardest scene emotionally for you to do?
I'm afraid the tests are positive. The mass is malignant. It's advanced well beyond that.
Physically and emotionally and mentally, it was hard to be dying. For particularly episode 12 of season 2.
Can you hear me?
Just pure emotionally, the hardest thing to feel was the last episode of season 2, when I had to come to grips with the fact that I had to give up the election.
You try to steal this election, you'll die inside. Likely move your cancer to your heart. People made their choice.
That's it.
Colonization. That I will protect.
That was a tough one. It was hard because it was real. It wasn't hard to get to. It wasn't hard to accomplish. It was hard to experience. That was my hardest. Okay, this is from Kimbari. Mary, I am a member of a small but elite group called the Sisterhood of the Divine Mary. I speak for the entire group when I say, you, darling, are the shizzle. Wow, this is fun. What is your next non-BSG project, and when can the Sisterhood see it? Well, first of all, thank you for that compliment. I really appreciate it. I love being the shizzle. I don't have another project coming at the moment because part of why my life is working at the moment is that I'm not taking on anything but Battlestar. I have a still growing family, and we are scattered in 4 different cities. So most of my free time is spent traveling to one or the other of my family members and keeping track of them and trying to run a family long distance. So until Battlestar is over, I probably won't do another project. It would have to be pretty special to pull me out of my repose. However, there are things to be developed, and I don't really feel comfortable talking about any of them now, but in particular there is a television project that I'm getting very, very interested in. So maybe a little further down the line I can talk about that. Thank you.